I am Honorable Dr. Madus Mathias, the Director General of the Captain Douglas Chukwu family, that is the CDC family. Yes, today being Friday, the 10th day of October 2025, the CDC family can no longer contain the pressure on us, and hence we are taking the bold step today to call on our leader, Captain Douglas Chukwu CDC, to run for us, to go for us, to contest the seat of power in the presidency 2027. In every dispensation, God raises a man. We believe that Captain Douglas Chukwu is a man to lead a nation like Nigeria for the better. Everywhere in the country, you can see people are crying, clamoring for change, calling for a new perspective in governance. And we believe that our leader, Captain Douglas Chukwu CDC, have got all it takes to bring Nigeria to that height where we all crave for. We cannot be in a country that is so blessed with countless mineral resources and we are still crying. We are still languishing in poverty. So Captain Douglas Chukwu is a man that has stood his grounds over the time, lending his voice so that the voiceless can even have voice. Why we are calling on him to run for us in the 2027 presidential race is because we believe that he is a man that has the grace to take Nigerian governance to another perspective, to another dimension. And we believe that with what we have seen, the charitable heart, this is a man that has laid down all he has to see that the poor man, that the ordinary man feels better. And we began to say, no, we in the CDC family, we've countless of activities, charitable activities, trying to reach out to the poor, trying to see that even the common man have a taste of good life. And then on this ground we say, no, we are calling on him to come and go for us. So CDC must go for us. CDC must go for us. CDC must go for us. Captain Douglas Chukwu must go for us. Ahead we stand. Because if we keep aside tribal differences and all of those things that divide us, I think Nigeria will stand and compete with any other nation in the world. Every state in Nigeria is blessed with one or two very, very powerful mineral resources. That is enough to take care of that state. Why is Nigeria in this condition? The greatest challenge Nigeria has ever had is leadership. And we trust that with Captain Douglas Chukwu CDC, Nigeria will have a new look.
Can we ask a question? Let me ask a question. Is he aware of this press conference? That is one. Then two, you talked about the CDC, Captain Douglas Chukwu. But we know little about him.
Okay, thank you very much. I would say in one way it may take him by surprise. We have discussed it with him, said we want you to go for us. But he is kind of turning it off, that he's concerned. He doesn't have any interest with the Nigerian politics. All he wants is how the average person in Nigeria will live good and live better. And then at some point we say, no, you must be in the system to be able to correct the abnormality. And then we had to do this whether he likes it or not. We believe in the grace of God in his life. He can take Nigeria to a greater height. So I'm sure this world press conference we are holding today will be a great surprise to him. Captain Douglas Chukwu is our brother. He's our leader. He is the founder and president of Diaspora Voices Network, DVN. He's also the leader of the CDC family. Captain Douglas Chukwu is a philanthropist. He's a Nigerian American citizen that based in the diaspora in the United States of America. He's a researcher, and above all, he's a tourist. In fact, over times when he is talking passionately about our dear nation, Nigeria, he always emphasizes how he sees many nations of the world doing well. These are nations that are not better blessed than Nigeria. He is a man that has the heart for the people. This press conference is focusing on our collective decision in the CDC family to call on him to come and run for us for the 2027 presidential election.
From every indication,
yes,
it appears he's going to be the Messiah. But the way people are summoning him, just like how they summon Jesus, who shall go for us? Please send me. People are sending Douglas to rescue Nigeria.
Yes.
That is great.
Yes. Leaders are born. You see, until Nigeria begin to get to that point where people don't force themselves into leadership positions, I think things may not change so soon. We are calling on him because we have seen that burning fire, that burning zeal. If you hear his admonition to the Nigerian government, if you hear his admonition to the Nigerian political leaders, you will see someone that is so passionate about his motherland. That is why we believe in him. That is why we know that someone like Captain Douglas Chukwu, if given the opportunity to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Nigeria must definitely take a U-turn.
Does he have the wherewithal to challenge the incumbent and others? That in the corridor for the wine of the presidency.
We have seen the effort of the incumbent government, trying to buy everybody over to their side. We have seen and we are watching. But what I want to assure you, gentlemen of the press, today is that nobody has the final say. The only person that has the final say is God. You can believe me, in this same Nigeria that we are, a lot of things has happened. A lot of people have come out, posed themselves to be the Alpha and the Omega. But at the end, reverse became the case. We are not intimidated. We are not threatened by the preparation of the incumbent government of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are not intimidated at all. We are sure that once Captain Douglas Chukwu yield to this call to run for us for the presidential election 2027, we are sure of victory.
What party are we expecting?
Yes, it's a very good one. As the time goes on, we believe and pray that he listens to our appeal and our call and change his mind from trying to keep away from politics and get in. And then once we are able to win our cause in fighting to ensure that, you understand, he takes that, he makes that decision to come and run for us, then we will begin to make consideration which political party we will go in.